But I'm gonna be right back. I'm about to play some music because I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be. She's getting spooky. We gonna do this one.
So it has been.
All right, where we're reacting to Jamari. How Tuah girl comes back, immediately lose 95% of her audience.
4 months at this point since Haley Welch, aka
needed
the
that.
Hawk Tuah
Added my
girl,
sister.
launched her meme coin.
Got time
Okay,
for
y'all,
more
drop
drinks.
your Solana wallets. I'm giving out some meme coins for free.
What's in it, Tuah? Should I get next? I want to go shopping after the...
Remember, this female got famous for talking about spitting on and sucking on BBC. Not drinking of that. Not.
Then, of course, she promoted it relentlessly on Twitter.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
And then allegedly pulled the
I
rug
gotta
out
wait
from
30
under her
seconds.
fans'
I gotta wait
feet.
30 seconds.
Now, whether this was the work of her development team of clowns or herself, it was a horrible look for the walking meme. So horrible, in fact, that it sent her into a slumber that would make Snow White jealous.
Hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Many months later.
Well, welcome back to another episode of Talk Tuah. It's been a hot minute since we've been back here.
This, of course, happened after CoffeeZilla would absolutely dismantle her and her team during an
Man, shout out to that nigga CoffeeZilla, bro. That nigga CoffeeZilla be going through his fucking.
horrible launches I've ever seen in my.
This nigga CoffeeZilla be doing this shit. That nigga need to be in the FBI or something. Cause that nigga be going ahead and he just be getting all the facts and just doing intricate type of work to where it's like he should be in like one of the fucking FBI, CIA, DEA type shit. Like
My life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Now, I have no idea who thought this would be a good course of action
Oh my
for
God,
her
what the hell is
career.
that?
I mean, it is common knowledge at this point that meme coins kind of suck, and by the time they get popular enough for the average person to even hear about them, the trap has already been placed.
Look,
The
one thing I can say is that I've been with and I've been around this type of hillbilly country female before because like I said, I was in the Kentucky National Guard, so I was surrounded by hillbillies and shit like that. Then with this type of female. They are wild. I'm gonna just leave it there. They are wild.
coin has likely been sniped, and most will be left holding the bag. And I thought that she was still asleep over 100 days later, but now she is officially back with her Talk Tuah podcast. Now, at first, she did actually tease her comeback with this Instagram video.
But one thing I can say, I would never go ahead and trust a fucking influencer with a fucking meme coin. I wouldn't do that. Even Kanye, I fuck with Kanye with his coin. I wouldn't even go and invest in that shit.
The Hawk Tuah girl is not missing. She's pregnant. Oh my god!
I was about to say, bruh. Bro, you know what I was about to say, bruh? I was literally about to say, bruh. Just go and pop that balloon. Go ahead and pop that balloon. And the white bitch already did it.
What's going on with that Hawk Tuah chick? She go to jail?
Anywho,
Does she go to jail?
The Hawk Tuah girl. No one knows finance quite like Miss Tuah.
Get your ass
Bruh.
up. We got stuck.
I don't think these mainstream niggas understand, bro. I don't think they understand. With them talking about this shit, Joe Rogan, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel didn't talk about it, not that I know of, but she didn't show it on there. I'm sure she would have shown it on there if he did. They're giving her more eyes, bruh. Like, they're giving her more views, more money, and shit like that. If they didn't talk about it, she wouldn't be getting no type of, like, she would have kept the same audience, maybe decline and shit like that, bro. Like, I don't.
So obviously she's having her jollies with the online rumors. I found it hilarious that her Instagram bio still
2.5
says
million followers.
influence for good. But either way, she has now made her official return to podcasting, featuring none other than KSI.
Wow, hot Tuah. Hoodie, yes.
There you go.
Wow.
Show that forehead. Why is that got? Why is that bandana up so like that, bro? Show that forehead, KSI. What you doing?
But when we look
Show that
deeper than the
forehead, man.
surface, we can actually find an attempted return that was scrapped before it ever even went public. A leaked episode of Talk Tuah more rare than the Ancient Sea Scrolls, where FaZe Banks and his two crypto nerds came on around 2 months ago to essentially try and save this woman while also softly calling out her team of incompetent fools.
Millions of people are going to watch this. Everybody's kind of waiting to hear what you say. Everyone's kind of waiting to see how this plays out. And 99% of these people don't know shit about crypto. Just
And
like
I'm
you.
one of them.
Just like you,
I'm
exactly.
one of them.
Exactly. And the ongoing joke on CT right now is like, if she just did this 2 days after Trump, she'd be okay.
Exactly.
Which
My thing is, if you don't know about crypto, but just giving other people your name, your likeness, and stuff to go ahead and create your own crypto, yet you don't know about crypto, why the fuck would you do that? Because if you don't know about crypto, damn near, I already know that you're not reading any contracts or anything. You're just looking at the money being like some, oh shit, I'm getting this much money? Give me the contract. I don't even need to read through that. Goofy ass bitch.
Which isn't necessarily true because
got some
of the
titties,
way
though.
it was done, and that's kind of the whole point, right? There's a right and wrong way to do this.
So it's clear to me that her plan here was to essentially claim ignorance, to say that she is just a poor little girl who was scammed just as much as her fans, something I personally find pathetic but completely on par for a generation of people who never take accountability for their actions. Her name, likeness, and brand were plastered all over this project. She was pretty much the sole person to promote it.
Oh yeah, if I want to make a coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet.
And it was clear from the very start that it would never have any actual community, much less any
Oh yeah,
form
I'll
of
give you my wallet.
utility.
Come on, Mark.
Are you sure you're gonna watch me? I don't know. I'm not a big fan about meme coins. I love crypto, but you can make some money from it. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I'm very new to it, and I'm still learning what it is.
A few moments later.
My hawk meme coin is live!
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything.
Me hearing her talk in my ear is remind me of a female that I was in the army with. She had that twang to her fucking voice where cause she was from fucking Richmond, Kentucky. She had that fucking twang to her fucking voice. I swear to fucking God. This reminds me of that. I haven't talked to her in a fucking fat ass minute. I don't know if she be up. But if niggas say you want me to call her, I will call her to where, I will call her. So just let me know. But I'm about to go play that video.
Everything right. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry.
You gonna cry because you got a
Give us
meme
a
coin?
minute.
Come
It's
on,
gonna be
man.
okay. It's mostly important that your network and the people that you trust to walk into this market are exactly that, people that you can trust. I mean,
I think that's where I messed up.
for sure.
Now, to be clear, the people who bought into this are equally, if not much more stupid than Hawk Tuah herself. But for her to have the audacity to do anything but apologize with maybe a ukulele, and instead to just point her finger and blame other people, to me is insane. But hey, she still had time to squeeze in a quick sponsor segment.
Alright, you guys, I only got one sponsor left because there's some real ones and they've stuck with me since every bit of this started.
Shout out to Mr. Krabs for real.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because some love a rustic cabin. Others,
Game Time believes in me, y'all, and I believe in them.
Game Time is more loyal than most of y'all's mans out here. This podcast ain't going nowhere, and neither are them Game Time deals.
So Banks brings his friends who are apparently crypto experts, and they try and get an explanation from her and her lawyer. Hawk claims that she was brought into this opportunity by someone who over-exaggerated their qualifications, and that pretty much everything in the promotion of this coin was just scripted stuff that she was told and paid to say.
CoffeeZilla got on there. That scary guy, let me tell you. Don't ever want to have a conversation with him. Well, see, that's how it got brought to me. It was supposed to be done the right way. Like, it was going to be good. Like, half the money, it was supposed to go, like, into my charity. That's really why I agreed to do it. Just for the simple fact, putting money into that. It was a way to, like, get all my community gathered up together. It was just, I don't know. It was brought to me in, like, a positive way. Like, it was going to be something good and long-term, but it didn't go that route at all.
Next, the lawyer comes in and admits that Tuah received $125,000 up front for using her name and likeness on this project, and that she was supposed to receive another $200,000 after it was officially launched. And on top of that, he claims that she was supposed to retain 5% of the overall tokens that would only pay out partially after 1 year's time, and then periodically throughout the next 3 years.
It was very publicly set up like wrong.
By having like a pre-sale, posting the wallet address beforehand, a sniper made $1 million right when it went live. These were kind of just like really bad practices for like an organic meme coin.
There was a 17% allocation. Most of the pre-sale investors, my understanding, were based in Asia.
Okay. And how much was raised for that 17%?
2.8 million.
Basically, when you have a coin where people have a bunch of pre-sale, it means like a bunch of people got this early access to it
that normal people don't have access to.
That normal people don't have access to.
So basically, she didn't know anything about crypto. I think that she thought that it was like Fortnite V-Bucks or some shit.
How much total money has been received due to this?
125,000 has
been received.
If you took...
And guess what? None of you niggas are getting y'all money back. Hope you know that. Y'all should have learned from Logan Paul's zoo park or whatever that fuck he did. None of y'all are getting y'all money back. Y'all niggas need to stop trusting these fucking influencers who don't know what they're talking about. She literally said she has no idea what the fuck crypto is, and she's just now getting into it at that time. So I don't feel bad for y'all niggas. I really don't. I really don't.
All the money that you
invest in some stocks and bonds, bitch ass niggas.
And just like bought back the coin and then locked it up. I feel like that's a very
that's up to your mom. I got a question for you, brother.
You take every dollar that you made on this and you market by this token and you lock it up. You walk away from it. You don't ever see that money. You can never touch it again.
Yeah, that's absolutely never going to happen.
Hey,
and to me, it wouldn't even be worth losing the $225K because her career is beyond saving at this point. In fact, I was pretty amazed that she had one to begin with, okay? I think she was like an industry plant, put her up there right next to Bobby Althoff. And obviously, this episode never officially came out, probably because once it was leaked, they saw...
I can say she's different from Bobby Althoff just because I don't think Bobby Althoff has done a meme coin. Not that I know of. That I've heard about or anything, but not that I know of. So.
How it rubbed everyone the wrong way, and how it was an even worse look for her as she just seemed like she knew nothing about this project, nor the space that she was promoting relentlessly. And she was also not remorseful at all for what happened. Now when it comes to the official comeback, the immediate thing that people were saying was that this made them lose even more respect for the Black Logan Paul. But hey, the poor guy just can't keep himself away from all these different crypto scumbags. And I actually sat through this entire thing, which puts me at right around 2 hours of hawking that Tuah. So yes, in short, my brain had...
Pause. Okay, Squidward.
Suffered permanent damage. Now, in terms of the actual content here, there really is none. This was...
I slept with your mom. You didn't answer my question. Nigga, after this video, after this reaction, shall I go into some music? Because I trust you. I won't let another nigga who be coming up here and trying to be like, oh, we're going to Discord, da-da-da. You, nigga. Not going to music. I trust you. Because I said I was going to go do another video, but I already got 3 videos I'm fucking reacting to, so come on now. I need the answer. I need the answer.
To save them, and suddenly here comes a life raft to jump onto. Because no matter how you feel about KSI, he is a big time draw when it comes to content, especially on YouTube. So what I'm saying is this was a big opportunity. He is one of the biggest online stars in the world, and they completely botched this podcast. She and her co-host seem to know literally nothing about him.
What age did you start getting all this?
Around 14, 15. Yeah, I was quite young.
You've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
I need to know how you got your prime drinks in every store known to man.
Did it start out in the UK?
No.
Okay, but here's the thing though. Because Jamar was talking about, they had a podcast. They don't know anything about each other and stuff like that. But I mean, that's a good intro to the podcasting game, to where it's like they all came up as influencers on their own wave, and yet they may know a little bit about each other, but they're not gonna know everything. So I'm sure that they all gonna want to get some game, especially with KSI on the podcast and him being one of the hosts, because KSI has the most. He's a veteran. He's a veteran. He's been in the game. He's been in the game for a while. He's been in the game so long where I remember. I don't know if y'all niggas remember Raka Raka, nigga. Bet you already know we're gonna do that stuff, Jamal. Bet. He's been in the game so long. He was in a video with fucking Raka Raka. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about Raka Raka, bruh. On God living legend, bro. But y'all know about Raka Raka. And we gonna do some Raka Raka videos, not today, but I'm gonna share about Raka Raka. But bruh, this nigga has been in the game for a while, so of course they gonna ask him questions about, how he's been in the business, shit like that, getting to know him and everything. It's just a get to know podcast. It's literally like when it's your first day of school and you get to know, it's the icebreaker of everybody. That's literally what it is. So Jamari, I think this is just a business thing, and also just getting to know your host and shit like that. So Jamari, you gotta come on and get out of that just a YouTuber thing because you don't have a podcast.
So it started out in America and then eventually came to the UK. Yeah.
So what was the first thing you got like really known for?
Ooh, FIFA.
What is FIFA?
So FIFA is like a football game or soccer game where I know you pass the ball around the pitch and then you put it in the net.
Oh, you come up with that?
No, I did not come up with FIFA.
Like, why not come on prepared with some great questions?
Here's the thing: she's definitely retarded for Ashton KSI. He came up with soccer and FIFA, but I mean, ain't no telling where she grew up from. So I mean, she could have been in the deep south where there was no technology, in which she just didn't know about anything or anything. I'm not saying she did, but it's a possibility that she could have. So you can't take that away from people to where you can't make them seem like they're retarded. I mean, people are gonna be goofy and retarded in their own ways, but it's like not everybody's and not everybody is experiencing is exposed to as much shit as everybody else is. Like you gotta take that into consideration.
For him. Read into what's been going on in his life, or what he has on the horizon for his career. How does it feel to be aging in the content space?
Hold on, we can go back to that.
Career. How does it feel to...
Oh my god! Oh my god! Real quick. Is my shit that big? Is my shit that big? I don't think it's that big. I don't think it's that far back. Alright, I appreciate, bro. I appreciate that stuff, Jamal. I didn't think mine was that far back either, cause his shit is fucking, god damn, got a mega mind right there.
In the content space, have your parents always been supportive of what you do? Do you think your little brother feels?
Oh my god! Hold on, that shit was worse.
Parents always been supportive of what you do. Do you think?
Oh my god! Oh my god. I swear, yes. Bro, yes, I spoke to my, yes. Oh my god. That nigga had to get dreads. And you know what's crazy? Now I understand why that nigga he's wearing his bandana that fucking far up towards. Cause my bandana, it is not that much. Like my bandana is like from like right here, like this part of my forehead to right here at the top of like the hairline, over there a little bit. His shit is from his fucking eyebrows to back. Like, and I think that might be the top of this goddamn hairline. Like, oh my god, I think his dreads might have pushed his hairline back, bro. And his hairline's already back, so it's like, bruh. And his brother ain't no better. His brother is not any better, bruh. Like, it's like, oh my god. I
Little
gotta get
brother
off
feels
this.
like he lives in your
This
shadow.
is
How do
too
you
wild.
navigate
It's
your
too wild.
identity and your online persona? Why do you think that people resonate with your content for over a decade?
Oh,
These are questions
Jesus.
that just came off the top of my mind. And I mean,
Look at this. And he don't even got no eyebrows in this bitch. He just got some eye. He just got like eye muscles, like eyebrow muscles. That's what he got. He ain't got no eyebrows. He got eyebrow muscles. Like, look at that shit. Like like, bro, literally, look. I ain't gonna lie. Literally, look, he just be doing this. Like 2-3 reps a day of 20. Bruh, I swear to God, he be looking like he be doing that shit. Cause why is that shit looking at like, bruh? And I don't see no eyebrow muscles, no eyebrows or anything, bruh. I swear to God. It's a family hairline crisis.
Disrespectful.
How old are you?
Facts.
So I am
AI
31.
generated.
31.
Yeah.
When did
I
you
would
start?
never guess that.
Really? How old did you think I
I was
was?
thinking like 25. Maybe.
What?
I got what you're saying. I got what you're saying, my boy. Trust me, I got what you're saying. We like this, brother. I got you. I know what you're saying.
What do you walk out to?
So I normally just my own music.
Oh.
Yeah, so
You've been to the U.S. a few times, right?
way too many.
Hold on, I don't like. First of all, I don't like how he did that shit.
U.S. a few times, right?
Way too many times.
We don't go back to this.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I don't like how he just did this shit. Because it's like, bro, if she's asking him about himself, about how he got started and everything, what makes you think that she's gonna know that he makes music? Jamari, come on now. Now you're just clickbaiting, bro. Because retarded ass niggas is gonna be on some, oh, well, gonna go with you. Oh my god, she had a famous thing on the podcast. She had Cass out on the podcast and she ain't know nothing about it. What the fuck? This bitch is goofy. Da 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 da. But guess what? I'm not a retarded ass nigga. I'm locked in the streets and out the streets, nigga. I'm one to analyze the situation. I'm one to do it. It don't even matter. But I do everything and anything I need to do to get all the information. And I'm very understanding. I analyze this shit. If she didn't know about him, how he started and shit like that with the prime and everything, and him starting up with everything, what makes you think she's gonna know about the fucking music? Like I said, it's just a fucking it's the icebreaker, nigga. It's the icebreaker. So you are falsely leading the people who are following you. That's what you're doing.
You've been to the U.S. a few times, right?
way too many times.
I'm gonna wait until he gets
like
some
you couldn't
music.
even skim his fucking Wikipedia. And as a matter of fact, I have to applaud KSI.
I'm a grown ass
for
man.
carrying
I'm
this
gonna go ahead and do it
podcast.
right now.
He is more inquisitive than her, who is supposed to be the inner.
And before I open this up, Jamari just said that he's carrying a podcast. Well, of course, because KSI has been a veteran in this game for damn near a decade plus more. Damn near like, bruh, I don't even know how long. I know it's a decade, at least a decade, but I know it's more. So of course he's gonna carry the podcast. Why do you think KSI got on the fucking podcast to begin with? She just came up talking about sucking dick. Like, come on now, we gotta use our brains now, Jamari. Of course. Like, they gonna bring KSI in to go ahead and, do his thing, bring more views and sponsorship and stuff in for her because she can't get that much sponsorship because she just came up. She's newer. KSI is somebody who's been in the game for a while. So he's one, and also he has his own business. He got Prime, And there's some other shit he got. He's one of those locked in thing. He's one of those he's an asset. He's an asset to this. Come on now.
And keep in mind, they flew all the way to the UK to do this.
And we may or may not have flew to London to get a very special guest for you.
And they were still somehow completely unprepared. We also learn here that even Jake Paul, of all people, had to jump off of this burning ship. Some of you might remember that he appeared to be the one driving this boat, coaching her up and extending her 15 minutes of fame.
Now we're the official owners of Talk Tuah.
Is that Pat Mahomes?
I know it's gonna
boat, coaching her up and extending her.
Okay, that was not Pat Mahomes.
15 minutes of fame.
I just saw a light skinned nigga with little curlies. I thought it was Pat Mahomes. He looked like Pat Mahomes,
I know
though.
it's gonna annoy Jake Paul. But I'm glad you're free from his grasp and are able to flourish and be. Well,
you got beef with Jake Paul. Everybody know that. Though.
And the rest of this conversation had to be some of the most pointless, droning dialect my mind has taken in for a very long time.
You know what's the thing? Because like, if you already got bias for another individual, like with the news thing, that's why I don't want to do news or anything. Because I know that I can be biased, and know that I will be biased, and so I won't watch what I don't want to watch. And if I do want to watch certain stuff with a certain person in it, it's gonna be a little bit before I go ahead and watch it. But for him, he felt like he had to watch it because he felt like he had to report on it because of certain shit. Because of his channel and shit like that. But he's not going to get the full thing to where he's going to be unbiased. He's going to be very biased to his own thing. In which it's art for his channel. In which I don't know what the I don't know the excuse me. I don't know the outcome or how he wants to do what he wants to grow his channel into. But it was like media, because it seemed like he's going towards media route. Like, in my opinion, for him to be the best channel, he's gonna have to do the shit he don't. He's gonna have to go ahead and watch the shit he don't like to watch, but without a biased opinion about it. And it's hard to do. It's very hard to do. It's like when you're in college or when you're in fucking high school, when you have to write those not the persuasive essays, just the essays where you gotta prove your point, and then once you prove your point, you gotta do a counter argument to it to where it goes against your point. Then you gotta do a count. Sorry, no, I'm right. You gotta do, no, sorry, yeah. Oh, I think I'm right. You gotta do a opposition that opposes what you're talking about. Then you gotta do a counter argument to go ahead and substantiate what you've been talking about the whole paper. He has to do that to make it look like, yes, to be more, like you said, like bro, you said it, yes, to be more open-minded. Exactly. He's not doing that. And so that's what's like, come on now, like you're like the shit you're saying that shit out of feeling. You're not saying that shit out of like logic and shit like that. Where it's like, bro, come on now, like, I can't. I mean, I get what you're saying, but I can't take it seriously or anything because you're saying it because you don't like it, and it makes it. And here's the thing, it makes me feel like, fuck that feeling. It makes me think that you're going off of the Twitter wave. You're going off of what everybody's saying on social media. You're not looking into it. People are looking towards you, Jamari, as an individual who is giving some knowledge that nobody else knows. That's what I'm thinking. But if you're just doing this off of an opinion channel, then okay. But why are you giving all this information? Your own, like that's what I'm thinking. So my thing is like, come on, you gotta be more. You gotta get out of your biases and just listen to it to kind of not. I'm not saying agree with it, agree with what she's saying or agree with your what whoever you hate, but just kind of try to understand it. Cause here's the thing, you can understand what they're saying, but still not agree. Because there's several people where I don't agree with their actions or agree with their thing, but I understand why they're doing it. You're not even doing that.
Everybody was a thing with your brother. Yeah, you're right. Everybody in my friend group had a thing with him.
Oh wow.
You don't know what the electric sun is?
No.
He gave us a hand hug when we first met him. I was like, all right, you know what? He's a cool guy. He gave me a hand hug.
Yeah.
You don't like Disney princesses?
I don't think I've seen any of them.
And the thing is, and I apologize. We almost over, but I apologize for keep. Well, it's my video. I ain't gotta apologize for shit. But look, he's switching from clip to clip to clip. I'm sure this whole podcast is like maybe an hour long, but he's switching from clip to clip of shit that, oh yeah, like I don't know why they're talking about that, da da da. But there's also shit that was leading up to it. I know how podcasting goes. 'Cause I'm a podcaster. You can't just clip it and move it to where it strengthens your argument and your bias. That's the thing. Because also, there's other people who enjoy watching this, who get shit from it, who actually agree with it, and also just relate to it as well.
How do you feel about fried pickles?
I love fried pickles. I love fried pickles.
Here's the deal breaker. They gotta have an accent and they gotta be 6'10" at least.
6'10" is crazy.
Bitch, you say you love black dudes. Stop it. Bitch, you say you love black dudes. I don't believe anything you say.
How do you say oil?
Ooh.
O-I-L.
O-I oil.
Oil. Oil.
Oil.
Oil.
Oil.
You're saying oil.
And once again, she has thrown all the bail in the world here for what they view as an honest mistake with this hot coin, and they essentially say that this blunder was something that everyone in her situation would have done.
Yeah, in this industry, people are going to use and abuse you. Like,
I found that out the hard way. I had to find that out the hard
people
way.
that you've got this, man. Like, you're back here again. You haven't just hidden away and just gone, oh, screw this, I'm done.
I'm still here.
But it's good that you've come.
Charleston White said the best. I'm gonna take the fucking just so other people can't get fucked. And that's, you gotta think about it mentally, not physically. He's gonna take the fucking so other people don't get fucked. He's gonna learn the business and take all the lashes so other people will learn about that shit so he can teach them.
Back, come back strong, and
that's exactly how it's
still
did.
here.
So I understand.
Yeah. And that's it. You just have to.
I think it was just a bad business
going.
decision.
And if
I
this
really
was like
think.
5 years
I
ago,
really believe with the hot Tuah coin with the hot coin, it was just a bad business decision for her. Like I said, she didn't read the contract. She said she didn't even know about Bitcoin or any type of fucking any type of coin, no meme coin or nothing. So I really think it's just a bad business decision. She just saw all that money coming in, and that's what it was. That's really what I think it was. But I think now after this, I hope that she gets a lawyer who knows about this shit to where she could be with a lawyer where they could spell it out for her. That's what
Crypto scams weren't so widely known. It was kind of like the Wild Wild West. Maybe she would get a pass. But especially after...
maybe I should do a fucking like a channel to where I was about to grab the bottle. Maybe I should do a fucking channel to where I'm like talking about just news on fucking like social media influence or something like that, because I'm very understanding about that shit. Maybe I should. I don't know.
To crypto
Nah, I'm not
zoo
gonna
and
do
the
it.
insane
But
negative
just,
press that it got, no influencer in their right mind should ever think about launching their own meme coin. So yes, this chick has seemingly not hot till last Tuah, but as I'm writing this, the podcast sits at a cool 30k views. A far cry when you consider what she was getting before, and the fact that this is like the first time she's speaking out after this incident.
31k views is still good.
When people don't even care enough.
The most I've gotten is
out of
around
hatred
200
to click. Although recently there have been talks that she might be getting a documentary on her rise to fame. I also heard that she's making a
is a short rise to fame though. So why is you giving
cameo in some sort of Chad Powers TV show.
Oh yeah,
so we have that
shit
to
too.
look forward to. Overall, I think that she was already this dwindling star, and at this point, she's already crashed all the way back down to earth. But I do want to know what you guys think about the Hawk Tuah girl down below.
That dance was
I
crazy.
also want to thank you guys for taking time to watch.
And guess what? I bet y'all that when I get up and I get famous, we definitely gonna do some shit. We definitely gonna collab and shit like that. I'm definitely gonna bring the female I was talking about who's with my unit. You know, we haven't talked in a while, but I know that when I call her up, that it's gonna be lit.
Watch this video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other 15 minutes of fame out here need to be covered.
Alright, shout out to Jamar. That was a dope ass video.